Starting my day with a very naughty breakfast, steak and eggs, although I think I've eaten the eggs. Delicious. I had them delivered to my cabin. Morning from Azamara Onward. It's going to be my first vlog all day on the ship. I'm going on a tour. So when I booked this cruise a few months ago, there was a $500 onboard credit deal, and because the soft drinks and alcohol as well are included on the ship, and I don't fancy the spa. Well, I do fancy the spa, but I'd rather go on trips. See all my pillows. I am going to, well, I have already treated myself to many short excursions. Azamara have the option on their cruise planner for you to book excursions in advance using your onboard credit, which is handy. I've only seen one or two other cruise lines do that. I think Celebrity does it. Yeah, so it's quite nice. So you can spend your onboard credit before you're on board. So I have an excursion in every port. And they were all included in the price of the cruise, which is nice. So this one, it's Discover, is it Cinque Terre? I will be told how to pronounce it today. You know my pronunciations are not good, but I'll try. I will find out today. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It looks beautiful. We are docked in La Spezia today. Let me quickly show you a little view of there. And then I have to head to the Cabaret Lounge to join my tour. There we are, some La Spezia views. There's a railway out there. There were some tugs before. Well, they're around the corner there now. Yeah. Right, I'm going to go to the Cabaret Lounge now because I don't want to be late. And I'll take you with me on this tour.
And then we will take the train to go to Levanto for only one stop, where Paolo will be waiting for us in the park place, and then back to your ship in La Spezia. We are scheduled to arrive within 4:30, but in any case we'll update you for anything, okay? I am passing right now to give you whispers and headphones. They are very important, not only to the western side of Italy. Italy, you know, has got a very unique shape, a good shape country.
So lovely and sunny here. I can't believe it's November. Just been for my own exploration round the town. I'm just waiting for the guide now to come back and everyone to meet up again, and then we're going on a ferry.
Correct.
Pay attention, stay behind.
Hi, I thought I'd do a bit of a chatty vlog. Had a great day in La Spezia, Italy. I'm on an intensive Italy voyage. We arrived at 8 this morning and I had a trip which was at 8:15 to Cinque Terre. I had breakfast in the cabin. I've noticed he's refilled a lot of those. You can have as many as you want over the course of your cruise. It's included in the price. There's a really good selection. I'm probably going to order again tomorrow, so I might show you tomorrow. I had steak today for the first breakfast. I'm not going to have it again. It was really good, don't get me wrong. It's a bit of a a full-on breakfast. Yeah, it was nice, but not tomorrow, I don't think, for steak. So yeah, we docked at 8. I had my breakfast, and then I was to meet in the cabaret lounge at 8:15. So I went there for 8:15, and I was given my ticket, stickers. We didn't have any stickers on Silversea. We went labelled, but back to being labelled. And then actually our group was really good. They didn't wander off. They were always on time. So we didn't need labelling really. We were well behaved. I think it helps that we had the little sound receiver things, and then you have a headphone in, you can listen to the guy talking, because then if people do wander off, they hear her talking and they like come back. Yeah, so it was good having those. So we had a tour. We had a local lady, and she gave us like a commentary whilst we drove to the first town, Porto Neve. And then we had free time there. Well, first she gave us a tour, actually. She gave us a walking tour with these earpieces and little receivers in, so we heard everything. I mean, I've always think I've been a bit deaf from one side, so it's quite nice to have a headphone in. So you don't need to like get close to the woman to like hear her, you can just hear her. Then we had a walking tour. It was quite hilly. It was called a strenuous tour. It's quite hilly, but it was nothing that wasn't manageable by anyone with a iota of fitness. Lots of steps as well, so if you're not too good with steps, probably not the best tour. There was a gentleman, I mean, it's been put all over the tour thing that this is a strenuous tour. If you have any lung, heart, movement conditions, do not take this tour. There are other tours for you. Of course, there was a British man who took this tour. And then he was complaining to the woman that she was walking too fast. And I mean, she wasn't at all. And I felt for him, but it's quite clear that it wasn't for people with walking sticks and problems. And he couldn't, I think he was getting annoyed that she was too fast, but he wasn't able to express himself. And he had what looked like his daughter and daughter's husband or partner with him, and they kind of just walked off and left him. So anyway, I felt a bit sorry for him. But I mean, she wasn't going fast, and we were stopping regularly for her to talk about wherever we were. So hopefully, well, he seemed all right. I mean, he stayed on the tour for the whole day and didn't look dead at the end of it, bless him. So we then had free time to wander around. I wandered around. I also had an espresso, just because we're in Italy and they do the best coffee. And also, even though I had had an early night last night, I think it was good just to have some caffeine on board. I always find coach trips and boat trips like lull me to sleep, which is not a good plan when I've paid to go on a short excursion. What did we do then? Then we went on a ferry, the Lord Byron ferry. And at this point, 3 groups merged into one to go on the ferry. But when we were otherwise doing the group, we didn't see them at all. And they were doing exactly the same tour as us. Oh, there's a fly. We then took the ferry. So the ferry was nice. We took the ferry around all the Cinque Terre villages. We didn't stop in the first 4, and we stopped in the last one. I can't remember its name. Moresio, I think. I'll put a little box up. It was beautiful. It was really nice. I think the other villages were probably prettier than the one we stopped in. But the one we stopped in was nice. And we just had a little walking tour around there. And then we were taken for local wine and little bits of bread with pesto or olive oil paste on them. Yeah, so that was nice. And it was very relaxed and chilled and civilized. Like, there wasn't a pal on or anything. There were only a few of us, 22 I think in a group, 24 maybe, but everyone was very polite and very chilled, very relaxed, no elbows out. No, it was very nice, civilized. And then we had 2 hours free time then to wander around, and the beach was lovely there. I sat by the beach for a bit, just in the sunshine. It was lovely. Then we all met together and got the train back. What surprised me actually with Cinque Terre was the trains. I thought they were really quite isolated, and obviously they are by car and stuff, but they all have a train station, and the train goes, I think it's a Genoa to Pisa line, but it's a little line that goes from Livorno to Spezia. Obviously busier in the summer for people and tourists. But the train was quite busy today. I don't know why I'm coughing. I think it's the aircon. Yeah, it was a double-decker train. It's a big train. And it was cool. When we were going along the boat, you could look over at the villages, and then every so often there was like a gap in between mountains and cliffs, and the train would go through. I mean, amazing, whoever built those tunnels. I'm certain there's probably some people, bless them, that died building those tunnels, because, I mean, they were treacherous, I'm sure. Like, to build there. And it's very sad, in the last island we were at, they've had a big flood in 2011. I don't seem to remember it, but it killed a few people, and it sounded awful, like a landslide and wave of water came down the hill and mountain, whilst the sea was really rough and pushing water in, and they kind of hit against each other. And then they had the sea come in as well, and it just, it sounded awful. The woman was showing us, there's a plaque on the wall of the church that showed how high up the water came, and I mean, it was really high up. It was, I don't know, it's probably about a good 12 foot, no, maybe not 12 foot, maybe about 10 foot, 11 foot, quite high. Then what did we do? So the train, I told you, we got the train. That was quite fun in my geeky way. Sending pictures to Dave, as he's head of fleet for train company, and showing, oh, look at these trains, because his train's on double-decker. Then after the train, we got back on the coach and came back to the ship. And then on the ship, what did I do? I had a pina colada upstairs. That was nice. I brought it back to have on the balcony. And then there's all sorts of things that were on today, but I didn't go. There was a bingo to win a suite, which I thought was quite a cool idea. They were $35 for 3 chances, and I actually just saw the man who won it at the lift. And it has like a hot tub in its bathroom. It looks amazing, actually, to be fair, but I was like, I won my upgrade bid to get my aft suite, it's not a suite, aft cabin balcony. I don't want to leave it. So I didn't try the suite bingo, but I saw the man that won, so someone did. There was also a future cruise presentation today. Mimosas will be served, but it was quite early at 5. We came back from the trip at about 20 to 5, and then I came back into my cabin after getting a pina colada, and then it was like 5 to 5, and I was like, oh, I don't really want to rush. I spoke to Dave, FaceTimed him. The internet on the ship is really quite good, able to FaceTime. Not so good for social media, but that doesn't matter. But ringing husband and parents, I rang my dad yesterday to show him Monaco. And yeah, it's good for ringing people, FaceTiming or WhatsApp video calls. Then tomorrow we're in Livorno, in Italy. Obviously, still in Italy. Now, I have a trip to the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So we are here overnight, and there are tours for Pisa or Florence, basically. So I'm doing Pisa tomorrow, and then I'm doing Florence the day after. I was doing a trip that had both included, and then I was like, do you know what, I'm on holiday. It was about a 12-hour trip. I was like, I don't want to be rushing. I'm going to do Pisa one day, Florence the next day. So Pisa tomorrow, and it's only 3 hours, the trip. So I'll come back in the afternoon and I can chill out a bit. I was just looking actually what was on tomorrow afternoon. Is it the 9th tomorrow? No, it's the 7th. I don't know the date. So on the 9th there's wine tasting. I'm like, oh, I could go to that. I don't know anything about wine. Was a Monopoly get together. A ladies' pamper party. Now that sounds good. We'll see. Tomorrow I think I might have a balcony chill out afternoon, but we'll see. So yes, my excursion tomorrow, I'll take you along and show you, is the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So it's a moderate activity level, and it's 3 hours, and it's $99 for both an adult or a child. And basically we depart the ship and travel to Pisa and the Field of Miracles, and then marvel at the tower, and then the guide will walk us around the gardens and the tower and tell us all about it. It says there'll be a comfort stop on returning to the ship. Never pass the opportunity to pee. It says guests must be able to walk approximately 1 mile over uneven cobblestone and grassy surfaces. There is an approximately 15-minute walk from the coach parking area to the Field of Miracles. Guests in wheelchairs and those with limited ability should not select this tour. We shall see tomorrow, hey? I can assure you people will have selected the tour. But you know what? There we are. If they want to, they want to. Oh, there was a thing, marble quarries, 4x4. Now this sounds really stupid, but I don't think I ever thought where marble came from. I mean, I know it's not made, but I just never realised it was mined, which is obvious, do you know? It's a very stupid thing for me to say. But they went to the Alpen Alps quarries. Yeah. There was a quarry, a marble quarry by 4x4. Yeah. I've just been at dinner, and I was sat next to a lovely couple, and they did Cinque Terre by minibus. It was, so my trip was $159, and it was by bus, boat and train and bus. Theirs was by minibus. They said there was 8 of them, I think. Yeah, I think they're dead this evening. They said they've not walked so many steps for a while. It does say strenuous, but so does mine, and mine wasn't really strenuous. Oh, the island that we visited was Monterosso. Yeah. Anyway, back to their minibus. So basically, they visited 3 of the villages, of the 5 Cinque Terre villages, and yeah, they said the drive was exhilarating, I think, an adventure. The lady was glad that they didn't meet people going in the other direction. It sounded a very interesting journey. Anyway, so I had dinner next to them. I was on the table for 2. I'm an only child. I like being by myself sometimes. On my job, I have to talk to people a lot, which is fine. I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. But when I'm on holiday, it's quite nice to not talk. So I had some like Greek lamb koftery type things for my starter, and then I had a chicken and spiced cauliflower rice and pumpkin main, and then I had some pistachio ice cream for my dessert. I was gonna have some sorbet, but it was melon sorbet, and I don't think I fancied that. There's so much choice. I'll show you a menu. Lots and lots of choice. And then I've come back to the cabin. I was coming to watch Sail Away, but we've already sailed away. So we were supposed to, we were supposed to sail away at 8, but we sailed away at 7:45. But I saw some of it. So I'm gonna relax here for a little bit, and then I'm going to go to the lounge, and I'm going to watch. What am I going to watch? I'm going to watch, oh no, that's tomorrow. I'm not going to watch anything on there. I am going to watch the Captain's Welcome Toast at 9 o'clock, And then after that, Azamara presents Groove Tonight at the Cabaret Lounge. But yeah, thought I'd go and see the show. I didn't yesterday, I went to bed. I'd meant to go and see the show, but then I felt really tired and didn't want to oversleep and miss my excursion. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will show you what my cabaret visits are like tonight.
More than enough, easier to remember. I even try to have it on my name tag. The reason why I have a name tag is because usually I even forget my own name. Yes, I'm from Italy. I'm born nearby Portofino. Have you ever been Portofino? Nearby. I cannot afford a house in Portofino. If I could, I wouldn't be here on stage. Wrong is going to be the pastry chef until midnight, right? I have a real bad memory, so I usually mess up rank, position, name, and country of origin, but they're very kind. They will nod and say, yes, Captain.